Hi everyone, Bianca here. So I'm 17 weeks pregnant, and one of the things I've been showing you in my previous videos is what my skin looks like without any makeup on. So this is it at the moment. I haven't had any dryness or any extra oiliness, but everybody seems to say, oh my god, you look really great. And I'm like, well, 4 months of sobriety will do that to a human being. So I'm feeling really good. One of the things that has happened is I've been trying to grow my eyebrows back for about a year now, and I've actually had to trim them back because they've gone crazy. So that teamed with a bit of Revitalash, and they've been sprouting out everywhere. So I've just gone and trimmed them back a bit so that the areas that are just starting to grow can catch up. So as you can see, they have gotten really super hairy, which is a positive. I have been going to the gym 5 days a week, which is my normal routine. My midwife, I was concerned about doing weights, especially, you know, any overhead weights, because they say not to do that. So I lightened those weights a little bit, and I actually wasn't using my core. For some reason I was like concerned about it, but then when I spoke to my midwife, she said no, you've got to use your core. So make sure that when you are working out, you continue with the same exercise routines that you have, and you do engage your core when you're working out. I've been doing yoga once a week, which has been fabulous for my back. I do Zumba twice a week. I do the weights, and I do a cardio on the machines. With the Zumba, I was starting to get a little bit uncomfortable about the 15-week stage, because about a month into my pregnancy, my breast size went double then triple. So I don't know whether you can see these puppies, but they have got them really big. And of course my partner's really happy about that, and he actually said that my breasts used to feel quite muscly, which I was fine with. However, with them doubling in size, I have had to strap myself into a really good sports bra and just wear baggier tops so that I feel more comfortable, because when you're jumping around doing cardio, they're going all over the place. So the girls in my Zumba class think it's a bit of a giggle. So we're at the 17-week stage. So if we look at our little book, that's where we are up to, 17 weeks. And I had to go in for a scan the other week, just a general scan, and a concern that came up was that being 40, myself and my partner were at a higher risk of Down syndrome. So this afternoon I'm going in for an amniocentesis. Not overly looking forward to it, I have to be honest. What they do is they get a really long needle and they inject it into my belly, and they get some fluid around the back of the neck area of the baby, and then they test it. That's going to take about 10 to 17 days, and at the same time I'll find out the sex of the baby. So a little bit concerned about that, a little bit anxious. My partner and I are like, well, what do we do if baby does have Down syndrome? You know, Down syndrome babies, they don't leave home. You're 80 and they're still living with you. So there is a certain amount of responsibility that comes into play when making decisions like this. So going to Auckland Hospital this afternoon to have that done. My midwife is going to come with me. I've told my partner to stay at work, it's fine. And we'll just get through that area and see how we go, really. I'll show you my tummy, if you can see it. I'll just move the camera a little bit so it's a little bit easier for you. So that's my tummy at the moment, and I'll just push it out, and then I'll pull it in, and that's about as flat as it goes. But 17 weeks, that's me. I would think that if you were quite a small person, you could easily hide your pregnancy up to about 6 months, very, very easily. There's a lot of pictures out on the internet at the moment of women that are very fit and very thin, and they're not showing a lot, and that's just normal for them. We all are different with our pregnancies, and you're meant to put on about 1 to 1.5 kgs per month. When I started my pregnancy, I was 69 kgs. I'm 4 weeks and 1 week in, or 4 months, sorry, and 1 week in, and I'm up to 74 kgs, probably going on to 75. in the next couple of weeks. So my only concern there, because we're getting married in January, is that I've got 6 weeks to drop any excess weight that I have for this wedding. I do have to investigate whether I can use any type of protein powders, all that sort of thing while I'm breastfeeding, so I do need to be careful with that area. And apart from that, I've been getting a few headaches around the back of my neck. I don't think that has anything to do with baby. I think that's got more to do with my boobs are gigantic. So I'm just making sure that I get lots of rest and look after myself, really. My partner's been going, he's loving it. I'm sober driver. Sometimes I don't even want to go out because it's winter, and I just drop him off and go and pick him up, so he's all happy with that. And yeah, apart from that, no morning sickness. My mother didn't suffer from morning sickness, so easy. My breasts haven't been tender, and I'm exercising and eating normally. I have been craving peanut butter on toast. That's my only real craving. When I was pregnant last year and I miscarried, I was craving fruit salad. So I figure if I can eat healthy things, then it shouldn't be an issue. We're still having problems trying to find a baby name. Everybody's putting their 2 pence in. My father saw 3 magpies the other day. He's Irish, and he thought of me, so he decided that it's going to be a girl. I don't know what that's about. I don't really mind what the baby is as long as it's healthy. So I will go to the hospital this afternoon and see how we go with that, and I'll update you on what happens. All right then, you have a good day. Bye.